Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all really well. So today's video is going to be a new in blogger haul unboxing kind of thing because I haven't done one of these in a long time, so it means that everything has been building up and I have a massive pile of beauty stuff that has been delivered and I just haven't talked about it, I haven't tried it. Well, I have tried a few things actually, that's not true. So there's quite a lot of stuff that I have to talk you through. Obviously, I've titled it new in this month, but not everything is new. Some of it has just been sent to me from PRs because they wanted me to try it, or it's kind of a cult product of their brand, so they thought it would be a good representation of stuff I should try first. So I'm gonna not waffle in this intro because we have a lot of stuff to get through. So I'm gonna get going with it. So the first few bits that I have are from Simple Skincare, and you probably will have heard me talk about Simple before because they were actually one of the first brands that I ever used with skincare. I've always had really sensitive skin and they seem to be the only brand that is a constant for me. So sometimes my skin can tolerate certain fragrances, sometimes it's just completely troublesome and I have to go right back to basics. So I always keep a really good stock of Simple products, and they do have a few new launches. So one of my favourite new launches is their hydrating booster. So it's basically water-based, no fragrance or anything, it's just water boost, and you can use it with your moisturiser, you can use it as a serum, as a primer, but I've basically been using it to give my moisturiser a boost because my skin seems to be dry as ever. So this has really been helping, and it's definitely made quite a big difference. I feel like it's always hard to tell with skin because sometimes you just have a good day, sometimes you don't, but I've been weaving this in and I've been really impressed so far. I don't know whether these are brand new from Simple. I think they might have just had a limited edition rebranding, which I love actually. But I have got some of their micellar cleansing wipes, which are amazing. They're the only wipes that don't react with my face, and they're just really great at removing makeup, especially if you're going to the gym or you want a really clean, kind of fresh feeling face. I also love their moisturising facial wash. I don't know if it's supposed to take makeup off, but I use it for taking makeup off. I use it every night before bed and it's just amazing. I don't have much else to say other than that really. So again, this isn't a new in launch. I think it came out a few months ago because I remember receiving this a few months ago actually, but I now have two, and it's the new Missguided Babe Power perfume. So if you didn't know already, Missguided have launched a fragrance and I wasn't really expecting much, to be honest. I'm really cynical when it comes to celebrity fragrances. I know obviously Missguided aren't a celebrity, but I'm always really cynical because I think, you know, it's not their thing, they're not that experienced in it. But I was actually really impressed by this. I love the packaging. I love that it's called Babe Power and it's like an energy drink, a babe energy drink. And it's got some like cute Babe Power commandments on the back, and I love like the ethos and the design and everything, but the scent is actually also really impressive. It's quite sweet, quite feminine, a little bit like candy floss bubblegum, but it's not sickly. It's not like one of your Britney Spears perfumes when you were younger, or, you know, one of your novelty perfumes. It is actually a really good, nice smelling perfume in its own right. So I think it's about £20 from the Missguided website, and it's definitely worth stocking up on. I've been wearing it every day and I love it. Next up are some launches from Lee Stafford, and I think I've actually mentioned these in a previous vlog of mine when they were actually delivered. But this one, let me start with this one, is their Coco Loco hair oil. Now I think this is the newest addition, or one of the newest additions to their Coco Loco range. I actually attended the blogger launch of Coco Loco, I think it was about two or 3 years ago now, and it was held in Lee Stafford's amazing apartment in London, and he talked us through the whole range, tested it out on our hair and gave his overview of it. And the whole launch was obviously coconut themed, and I just love the scent of this range. I am obsessed with coconut. I think it reminds me of being somewhere tropical and holiday-like, so I can't get enough of their coconut scent. And the hair oil, I do have their Blonde's hair oil in the bright pink packaging, and I use that every day. So I'm sure this will be no different. It's not sticky, it's not greasy. Well, I'm talking about the other one, but I'm sure this is much of the same. And it says a light, non-oily oil for soft, glossy and healthy looking hair that smells deliciously coconutty day and night. So that's definitely going to go in my hair care drawer, and I'm looking forward to trying that one out. Also launched is their new air dry cream and air dry foam. Now, I love the premise behind these products because it's basically when you can't be bothered to blow dry your hair, which is me pretty much on a daily basis. I am just not a kind of high maintenance kind of person. I love it on holiday when you can just literally wash your hair and let it dry naturally, and that's kind of acceptable. But I feel like here, obviously if you're going out, you feel like you have to style it. I quite often don't want to blow dry my hair, but I feel like the results of me not doing it are going to be quite terrible. So I feel like these products are designed for me. Well, they're not quite, but I feel like they are very relevant to me. So they're basically, if you want to air dry your hair, you can't be bothered to blow dry it, you literally just put the cream or the foam in, and it moisturizes, softens, smooths it, and prevents frizz. So you can kind of obviously not get the same effect as when you blow dry, but a much better effect than if you were to just let your hair dry naturally and let it kind of expose itself to the elements. So I'm really looking forward to trying these. I'm sure they will be regular new additions to my beauty drawer, and as usual I love Lee Stafford because of the pink packaging. I love Lee Stafford basically. I do apologise for my hair today. I'm not sure what's happening with it. It's raining outside, it's really like boring, but it's also really humid and I can just feel it kind of frizzing up. So I'm sorry if by the end of this video my hair is out here. So the next launch that I have is from Aveda, and it's their Sun Care After Sun hair mask. I'm pretty sure I've used a few of their sun care range because they have a spray which helps your hair to not get kind of frazzled by the rays, especially if you've got highlighted hair. It can go a bit funny when you get in the sun. So I absolutely love putting their products in just to protect my hair's condition when I go on holiday. But this is the After Sun hair mask, and it says restores and helps repair sun exposed hair, which I will definitely need because I am off in a few weeks' time to Cyprus on a big family holiday, and I know that the heat out there, or the sun out there, is crazy. So I'm definitely going to need to take something with me, especially if I'm sunbathing by the pool. I tend to get like completely absorbed in a really good book and just forget about sun cream and hair and everything. So I shall definitely take this with me. It says After Sun formula with mucoprotein, probably didn't say that right, tamanu oil and organic coconut oil, I can pronounce that one. Moisturised sun exposed hair. Our antioxidant blend, green tea, sunflower oil and vitamin E helps to protect against free radical damage for all hair types. So this is definitely coming with me in my suitcase, and I'm really looking forward to trying it out. Next up are some launches from KMS. Now, KMS is one of my favourite hair care brands, but for some reason it's kind of gone off my radar recently. I think it's because I am sent a lot of products and I tend to just use those rather than going and buying my favourites. I know that sounds really ironic, but I just feel like I don't go into Boots that often anymore, and so I just tend to use what I have in my bathroom rather than restocking my favourites. So I was very pleased when these came through. So this is their new, oh no, it's not one range. This is their Colour Vitality shampoo for colour protection and restored radiance. I love KMS because their products smell amazing, and I feel like they're such high quality hair care products, but they don't cost the absolute earth. So I have always been really impressed with their stuff. They have also sent me their working hairspray. Admittedly, I never ever use hairspray because no matter what I do, it goes crispy in my hair and it just makes it completely unusable. So I should probably give this to someone that does use hairspray, but it's very kind of them to send it over, and maybe I'll give it a go anyway. I don't know. I never really style my hair that kind of crazily, so I never feel the need for hairspray anyway, but I know whenever I go on shoots and stuff like that, they always use it, and I get home and it's very crispy. But anyway, I don't know why I'm waffling on about that. And then the next one is the KMS ThermaShape Hot Flex Spray, Heat Activated Shaping and Hold. So I guess this would be great for hair curling. My hair tends to drop so quickly. Literally within about 10 minutes, it will pretty much be straight again, which is ironic considering that my hair is naturally quite wavy or curly. But anyway, it does what it wants. So I'm intrigued by this product because it says heat activated shaping and elastic hold for unlimited style transformations that last until the next wash. It also provides heat protection, so that's really, really good. I always like it when products kind of 2-in-1 things and add the heat protection, because quite often, I know it's really bad, but I do forget the heat protection. Since we're on the topic of hair care, I also got this Shimmer Me Blonde Repairing Shine Treatment for Blondes by Kevin Murphy. I have used this the other day actually, and it did make my hair very soft and glossy as well. So I'm intrigued to see how this will carry on working. I love this bottle and like the product in itself because it literally feels like a kind of unicorn-esque product. You can't really tell from here, you might be able to tell in the cutaway, but it's like really glittery and shimmery inside, and I think that does kind of translate when you put it onto your hair as well, because it kind of gives it a little bit of a illuminating shimmer, because I think it does have some glitter particles in there. I might be wrong, I might be completely making that up, but that's what it looks like to me. Gosh, I've got a lot to get through here, so bear with me. So we also got some new launches from the Body Shop. We've got the Chinese ginseng and rice clarifying milky toner, which looks very, very good. I adore the Body Shop products, not only because they smell amazing and their packaging is always beautiful, but I also think that they're just amazing products in their own right, and there's so many options for you. So whatever your skin type, you are guaranteed to kind of find something to work for you. I just feel like they have a lot of really amazing hero products, but that's not what I'm trying to talk about. I'm talking about their new products. So this is the Fiji Green Tea Refreshingly Hydrating Conditioner. Oh, that's really interesting. I didn't know this was conditioner. And I love their green tea products because they smell so fresh and refreshing, and it's just a great thing to kind of wake you up in the morning. So a conditioner edition is much appreciated. This is the thing that I'm most excited to try, and this is the Thai Makrut Lime Firming Oil. Now my friend M. Sheldon, who you probably already follow, she did a recent Facebook Live with the Body Shop, and she was talking everyone through this range, and she raves about it, and anything that she raves about is probably going to be a really good product. So I'm excited to try this. It does smell amazing, and I just feel like anything oil, limey, citrusy, just reminds me of being in a spa, so I feel like that's only a good thing. By the way, you'll have to excuse my terrible nails right now. I should have mentioned that in the beginning. They're not normally this bad. I normally keep them quite good and quite up to date, but I've just been really slacking on the nail front and they're all broken off, and I kind of feel like I'm just going to wait until my holiday now. So the next product is from a brand that I haven't tried before called Pestle and Mortar, and this is their Pure Hyaluronic Serum. Have I said that right? Hyaluronic. Their Pure Hyaluronic Serum. Hopefully I got that right. It says hyaluronic acid plumps and hydrates dry, dull skin, leaving your skin instantly glowing and firmer. Now I've been writing a few skincare articles actually for a few freelance publications and freelance work. So I've done a lot of research into hyaluronic acid in itself, and it's amazing for so many different things, although I haven't tried it out myself. So I feel like this will be a really great way to try and weave it into my skincare regime. I know that Caroline Heerens has recommended it for people who have eczema or rosacea or redness or things like that, and obviously I have rosacea, so I'm really intrigued to try this and see if it kind of helps reduce the appearance of redness or anything like that, because I know often you have to change things up in order for things to get better. So I shall report back when I've tried this for a little bit. So I've also been sent the Star Skin 3-Step Advanced Pore Cleansing Expert System Sunset Strips. Wow, that is a mouthful. But essentially, from what I can see, these are strips that unclogs and detoxifies and removes and refines the pores on your nose. Now, I have always had blackheads on my nose. I don't remember a time where I didn't have them. I think some people are just more prone to them than others, and whilst I do keep the area really clean and I don't kind of overhydrate it or make it extra oily, for some reason it's just the place on my face where everything seems to collect and I never really get any break from them. In fact, the only time I didn't have blackheads on my nose within the last 10 years was when I had my nose done, because they basically, if you're squeamish, skip ahead, but they basically cut my skin there, peeled the nose back and re-stitched it after they'd done all the work, and for some reason that seemed to completely change how, like, my skin's texture, and my skin everywhere was really dry. And normally I'm dry everywhere apart from my T-zone, so my T-zone's very oily. It completely changed, all of the blackheads disappeared, and I was just left with a really dry nose. So I don't know what's better, having a really dry nose or a blackhead nose. I don't know. But anyway, I'm intrigued to try this. I have tried the like the rip-off nose strips before. They're definitely not called that, whatever they're called. But I'm intrigued that this is a 3-step system. So there's a prepping strip, a charcoal deep pore cleansing, and then a biocellulose strip for I can't even talk today, for refining your pores. So I'm gonna give this a go probably tonight actually, and I'll let you know how this goes. I'm always a little bit cynical with these things because I've tried so many of them, but I know a lot of people rave about them, so I can't write them off just yet. Next up is another hair care launch, and I'm probably going to completely muller the name of this because I've heard so many people call it different things. I call it Kerastase. Kerastase? Again, I absolutely love this brand. It's obviously owned by L'Oreal, and so many of their products are like salon quality, salon professional. They're amazing. This is their treatment, this is their shampoo, and then I've also got their color correcting ink in care. So I guess that's like a leave-in oil or treatment. So these are specifically for highlighted hair. I've heard a lot of really good things about this range in particular, so I'm really intrigued to try it out. I do think that in order to know whether it works for you, you need to give it a go for at least 2 weeks. So I'm gonna try these out. I feel like also sometimes, I don't know whether this is just me, it probably isn't, but I feel like my hair gets used to things, so you have to kind of chop and change what you're using and alternate every 2 weeks. So I do tend to do that just to keep things fresh and also make sure that what I'm using isn't kind of dulling my hair down. So I'll probably use these for 2 weeks and then alternate back. So maybe next month I will let you know how they've worked for me. So this is a bit of a random one, and it's from a brand that I haven't heard of, but it's called the Hydrological Hydrosil Dry Eye Gel for dry skin around the eyes. Now, I seem to get dry skin around my eyes so much, especially I get like flaky eyebrows, which I know is disgusting, and I'm really sorry if you're eating or anything while you're watching this, but it's not the most pleasant of things, and it's really hard to get rid of because if you start moisturizing, it can really clog the pores and it can irritate it even further. So I feel like you need something quite light and soothing and cooling in order to get rid of it, and I'm quite excited to try this. That's how sad my life is. It says it's dermatologically tested on sensitive skin, and I have read a lot of really good reviews of this, and I've also read the press release which explains all about it. So if this does work for me, which I'm really hoping it does because not having dry skin around my eyes would be fab, I shall let you know all about it. Now, one of my favourite things ever is to get packages from Glam Glow. As you probably know if you read my blog, Glam Glow is one of my favourite brands, and I absolutely rave about their masks. I was so late to the bandwagon, and I've only just recently got into them, but I have missed out massively because they are amazing. The Super Mud Clearing Mask is my favourite. It's the grey one in the white tub, and they are slightly expensive, but they're so worth it, especially if you've got a special occasion and you just want really, really flawless skin and you just want a glow and a boost and you just want to make it that little bit extra special, then definitely you need to get your hands on a Glam Glow mask. They're all amazing, and you can obviously multi-mask and add which areas you've got different issues with. But anyway, their new launch is the Pout Mud Wet Lip Balm treatment. Now, they have launched a lip balm before and I have a couple in my drawer, but these are all tinted lip balms, so it's a bit nicer if you want really hydrated, soft, smooth lips, but you also want a bit of colour on there, but obviously not too much colour. So I imagine they would be great for holidays. So I'll read out the different colours and I'll also do cutaways of all the different shades. So we have Love Scene, and it's a baby pink. Then we have Kiss and Tell, which is a pinky red. Hello Sexy, which is a kind of purpley pink. Sugar Plum, which is a plummy, darker pink. Birthday Suit, which is a lovely, subtle nude. And then Scarlett, which is a beautiful, deep red. They've also kindly sent me some macarons, which is very sweet of them, and I'm sure David will be diving headfirst into these when he sees them. I absolutely love macarons, but obviously can't eat them, but they are very good for Instagram props, so maybe I'll steal them for those. They've also launched a few of the matte lip plumper treatments. So these are obviously in the lip gloss tube rather than the rounded tube. And again, I haven't tried these yet, but I'm sure they will be amazing. One comes in a nude colour, which is unsolicited. This one is a more pinky baby pink, and that's Lusty. And then this one is, oh, I can't really tell the difference between those. I think this is more of a kind of peachy pink, peachy nude, sorry, and it's called Casting Couch. So there's a lot of new launches there, which I will inevitably be trying. I really do love Glam Glow, and I'm always so excited to try their new launches, so I can't wait to give those a go. And then finally, I have some new bits from Sport FX, which is a brand that I haven't come across before, but I did a little bit of reading online after I got it through the post, and obviously I read through their booklets and stuff, and it sounds like a really great kind of drugstore option. They do a BB Balance Boosting BB Cream with an SPF 20 in. I love BB creams for holiday, and it's even better when they do include the SPF because, again, as I said, I'm awful at remembering to put everything on. So that will definitely be coming away with me. They've also got the CC Core Cream Concealer with an SPF 20. Then I've got their Sport Stamina Mascara, which lasts 8 hours. From what I read online, a lot of these products are really lightweight and really good if you want to wear a little bit of makeup to the gym, or you want to wear a little bit of makeup for working out, but obviously you don't want anything too heavy or anything that will clog your pores. So I suppose, as the name suggests, it's really, really good if you want makeup to wear whilst you're doing sport. Then you have the Shape Up Brow... Oh, I've just hit myself in the face. Then you have the Shape Up Brow Pencil in Brunette. So I'll definitely be giving this one a go. And then finally, a Raspberry and Rhubarb Recovery Lip Balm with an SPF 15 as well. So there's some really lovely launches that I can't wait to try. So Black Mask have sent me their new Meteor Shower mask. I've never used any of these, but again, I did a little bit of research online and they sound amazing. So they're basically body masks, so I guess great if you're going on holiday and want to really prep your skin for your tan. This one has kind of iridescent, shimmery particles, so you basically shine just like a meteor when you apply this, which is a nice little addition. I've also found another launch from Aveda, and that is the Thickening Tonic. Instantly thickens hair for a fuller style. This is great because, as you can see, I have quite thin hair. I have a lot of hair, but it's just quite thin. So I'm always really intrigued to try the thickening products because if it helps, it helps. And then finally, last but not least, we have some Absolute Collagen Daily Dose of Beauty Protein Rich Marine Collagen Oral Liquid Supplement. that is a mouthful, definitely. So these are things that I've heard about very often, and they're basically supplements to help you with your skin. So obviously, as you know, collagen disappears, well, not disappears, but it deteriorates as you grow older. And I can definitely see, although I'm not really into like the anti-aging stuff yet, I can definitely see like lines around my eyes and a definite kind of loss of vitality in my skin as well. So anything to boost that, I am all for it. And I used to be really cynical of supplements and things like that, but recently, as you know, I've been trying the Restore Me supplements by Gabriella Peacock, and they have literally changed my life. In the 4 weeks that I've been using them, I feel so much better. I have so much more energy. I feel like my skin does look better actually. Although that wasn't a claim on the box or kind of a guaranteed byproduct, but I definitely feel like it's got better, which is great. So I'm definitely more open to trying lots of supplements. And the Absolute Collagen one sounds amazing. It's got some great reviews online. They are in 10 ml daily doses, so you can literally add it to like your orange juice or add it to water or something in the mornings. And you never know, if it helps, it helps. It is made from fish collagen, if that's how you say it, marine collagen, yeah, so it tastes a little bit like cod liver oil. Because I have actually tried one of these, they sent me a couple of packets. It does taste like cod liver oil, so if you don't like that, then I would recommend using kind of a squash or something to disguise the taste. But other than that, I shall let you know how it goes with that. For some reason at this point I completely forgot how to do YouTube and just didn't round off my video, so I'm really sorry about that, but thank you very much for watching this video. I know it's been a long one, but I do appreciate you sticking until the end. I will be uploading 3 times a week as much as possible, and I've got some exciting things coming up, so please do subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.